the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusafo sesi amena ekase yebo akwakopiemu ewo the University of Ghana Sports Stadium na yenye ni twa se eho na NPP National Delegates Conference no chese ekoso na ene obi ene oman hene de ekosisi adwumade nyina eho ana omode efri eba na yenye ni twa se ene ochina ena chese adwumade no ahyase ene arrival na nyame bo ochina nkasa ena adwumade no delegate National Delegate Conference no ebe koso na and before that no obi any oman hene edi nkomo bi ahyehyɛ so na nkomo no very 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 interesting and some omo kan efa oman Ghana ho omo yɛ no mo bisa say John Dramani Mahama nyema bi ekoso e wo oman Ghana mu ha enti enkosi da ben ana NDC for hooligans ebe attacking nkrofo abu nipa ebre nipa a yentumi arrest a single person yetumi won say nipa wi na odide sa violence no yenye ni twa ensema kosi ye ewo Ablekuma North election rerun no mu se NDC motomen atutu hye nkrofo bi so yenim obi akra no yenim hawo kumsen nkrofo yi hye no so bro na maami ekokoda hospital eno nkodan chen NPP national organizer deputy national organizer NDC motomen atu hye no so ebo no yenyina yehu videos ni bi NDC for party say omunhu sa nkrofo na is it because of say omuye NDC fonti and yentimi arrest eba kokra na ene oman hene dia asem bia to dwa say wo hu videos bia NDC fo bi no de camera si won anim video won ho e ka kire omo say de omo koye wa Ablekuma no eno ne ye nketewa Ablekuma no fo no eye nketewa na akotia de ne de ombe kum ni pa nkasa ensem na chese ebe John Dramani Mahama kam yakoye say NDC fo afoman no aboso ana omo ye sebi de omo pe bia me nkasa nche yenti ensem a oman hene ni obi eretu dwa ewo University of Ghana Lagos Sports Stadium abra NPP Aminyokono National Delegate Conference 2025 no ekoso sesi amene kasa
from it maybe abedu no ye bubu ene agusu saa de bia da meka aya na nipa bi ni menya ye bubu ene agu nyoma bebre so ana abesi esi enso so wo kona wo dwiri si egu a enye adwuma ketwa until we get those basics right. It doesn't matter how well we want to structure our democracy. If our fundamentals are so weak, the ever build was Subiano 18 million ago. So, Mestre, we are inching close to a major disaster as a country and as a people. In fact, I've watched some videos here. Any kukudro live video. I can say they will kill people just because of takwa. And I have the videos. I've watched the videos because I'm asking myself, wow, the parties be involved, but or cassette to a specific party in go for. Boldness or a Ghanani boldness. Boldness. Baby, I do know. I am so scary. In trying to build a beautiful democracy that we want to protect. You know, Mr. Maybe people don't understand. Oh, they want to say, when you are going to be so relative, never be on to question piano. Oh, they are how it is happening. So, what you say from that angle now? Clearly, you know that you don't take the peace that you are enjoying for granted. Let me caution journalists. Let me caution the clergy politics. They are yakrane one a form sympathizers now one day I don't know what happens to them. Say adrenaline over the normal thing was whatever. Yes, party business no. What for the World Cup and I will say Nyoma Nsem-Pii and I'll be here. But the point is when you are hurt, unfortunately so kwa busoka na kwa bagazia unyebi. So we are a good body in the crown and a dancing and why disfigured. We are introducing a lot of things into our body politics. This is the time for us to speak to it. Now know that all of us, our complaint was that it was not good. Why do we want to make it good today?
Right now.
And then I'm saying there's something fundamentally wrong.
Of principles,
I'm telling you, fundamentally. Fundamentally, to the extent that a buyer no opposition or no power. say draw attention to one or two defects here. The best comparison that so then how do we move forward? We are unable to progress. And I'm saying when they are in opposition, they become rational human beings. As a Ghana problems now, once in opposition, so yeah, the sagro we the one the worst aspect. Abambia no aba onye kwanda. De bia da maka. Itidi pa na ebesi na ewi Accra Kumasi rentimi ye. O da panta ya major hospital ko SSC ka say gaye keto Joma na president time we see
no.
The Refisa hospital. Check the road to the hospital. You check the roads.
Oh, but there is good news on Accra Kumasi.
What is it?
Oh, you've not heard the good
What
news?
Is it? That Abanzi Day.
Oh, I'm in the one part.
That's Abanzi Obedi.
Into President on his thank you tour to Kumasi. I promise to say by 2029, the Accra Kumasi Expressway, or say the iconic expressway. And mind you, the president was specific, said this is completely different from what Nanado started a year double road. Omedikai a year, Domiano friends a diversion, no diversion Baku Osino, sorry, bypass Baku Osino, Baku Konongo. Into and no, the intention was to make a double road from Accra to Kumasi. But president said apart from the on the express from Accra to Kumasi to be funded by big push. I trained it to Obeka sword next year. Now 2029
Wow, okay, no question marks was wow, okay, I question. No, so what's our challenge now? Difficult. It's difficult. That I mean, Stuttgart, Ablekuma West member. Ono kwa ne shie mu keke. Sika ohia ne nkwa for this shie ma akwan kwa no. It's around $8 million. That is the small tiny Ablekuma West though. Just imagine the number of Ablekuma West I work
in the country.
It meaning I don't want to say the president is not capable, but it will be hurting that when you made it 2029, then another explanation is coming. Say,
it will be complete.
Yes.
29, yeah.
If you go back into Kwasiboche's budget, the number of roads are 50 Kwasiboche budget. Every day there was an appropriation for it, but as we speak, they bear the quantity. So our politicians, because we don't take them for that accountability test. Now I am punish you through accountability. Now most of our leaders and so say I did the road minister 6 months I say the technical people there, we should sack them or whatever this maybe disagree say that transfer system is not healthy because over here boko be less than 6 months. Na Ghana Chioka. Now you are not held responsible. Now, sir, I want to contract. I'm a different person. Why neighbor second? Ghana
defect liability period. I think for now 6 months or 2 years.
What about?
I'll have to find about the liability period. Say within that period, a contract one.
Baby cry. Some man then Macano. Some man did overcome. No, are we practicing from time immemorial what the book says? So one casa baby out to say the mratu and is it not strange that the police they've been able to react to more munipa? Okobo yes and Tronino.
Yes.
Assume.
Yes.
Say omobe prefer.
Apart from interdiction, no.
Criminal.
Omobe started criminal.
No, pay this answer money so the police they don't know where they are.
No, sir. What kind of new statement?
Oh, now dear, what is new about it? That it's in the party now. No.
Almost they are studying, analyzing the video.
Oh, Obi.
Nah.
But do you why the police officer hit that of 40? Do you know why? Suppose within 2 seconds, they have come to understand why the police officer did that. Fair measure, equal measure. But yes, sir. Who studied the video when I analyzing
the video now?
Obia huri eko probi. Who ko study him? Obia you. You can't go for any maba. The police is telling us that they didn't see this until they go and do analysis.
It's one of the things they will do is when they say, so so far the victims now are complaining medical form.
Well, maybe
your statement.
Maybe because of your profession, you want to do what you are doing, which is so good because you will not own But if we don't check these fundamentals, there's a certain.
You are saying that there is enough way out there. Police will be to make that.
The way a police force here swift, the way a Yoko force here swift. I said, okay. Now they can say you investigate a bangana. Yamin. You can say investigate Are we dealing with the law or with the emotions? With emotions, or is applicable selectively?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? I'm saying that the Ghana Police Service, they can never convince some of us. Say what has gone on, daylight obi enitua. Anyone be cross saying Yakukudro kasa. Say afterwards, what will happen at where we've lost our good friend in West. Nanya point for koya na obi. Say boys he kutekute within seconds. 12 years so ba sa nyoma ban we hihye aye papa nyina no obedwiri nyina e de agu fom no so asa de no an interventions aye directly opposite what this government is doing e de aba so ye koye ana say ye baye. That's the challenge. It is no kurani obi say baby aye du no empemfo nyina antena say if we don't reconcile and look and think the Ghana factor and we pretend that Bibia okay, Bibia fine. The next encounter na ebeba it might not be an encounter that we can go back home. It will be something that will turn into something different altogether. Sure. Danger is that we reconcile and look and think the Ghana factor, and we pretend that Bibia okay, Bibia fine. The next encounter na ebeba it might not be an encounter that we can go back home. It will be something that will turn into something different altogether. Sure. Danger is that public service, politics, clergy, politics, media, partisanship, a country where now the best person who insults is the best person. You know what I'm saying? A solution to a country's problem. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And a blackmailing, character assassination, intimidation and frustration, selective justice. You know what I'm saying? So over time, if we have dealt with ourselves on this score, and we think that building on this same score, especially when the government comes in to talk about resetting all those areas now no offices in to abaho. It ye be na atene free kwan na achia no so esi kwantempo no so, and government seems to be drifting from that obvious very important reset agenda to something else altogether. It cannot be healthy for us. Government comes in, there's a major fight against illegality in terms of mining. Now there's a declaration that national emergency. Look at what the opposition is doing. Since when Ablekuma say national emergency? So how then do we move forward? How then do we move forward? Because since you don't get general say sa akika ne asema ye dey ho no se wo ye de bi ye umpa otwase na mom baby outini baby ojeni ntino uni ho kwan ensem fata se sa ka sarotimi kasa sa na mom fama mra na mra enye den enye na djuma se be hu se o man ne hihye den na djuma it is a free sa page man be gina se do ni e be se chapters ne bia da no we do equalization and comparison there, because if we don't join hands to make it a national emergency, just throwing behind us what they did to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in terms of putting his presidency on the line, this country's forward march or progress will be difficult. Will be difficult because now today, now who say in Shokra Mibu Mifie no, Adani Brown, Adani. Even here in Accra, it is a Obiabeka said national emergency. Now, sir, the Ekwe Kase, I friend who say a national emergency, and the okay, so over 4 or 8 years now free national emergency. We are dead, Asa. Then which country are you coming to rule? If you be say Ghana for, we say politicians, especially those who are the frontiers. Say, Adia Bia for Ghana, Hono, I'm over Badani MCC. Because the level of greed and the self-centeredness, selfishness now, everywhere system, it takes a certain cleansing. And that cleansing should be all of us, our consent.
Yes.
Say free and ne echo, sa na mo we osebusu yen to bim ura judiciary mu a nsem ura lawyer for mu a nsem ura central for mu a nsem ura abanju mu a ehokwa de a check rese aban sisan ana ko public service a
yes
ebi ni timi nya akukuduro e ka kire wo say yen NDC for ya ban ana aba aban sisan obitimi nya akukuduro say yen MPP for public servant boldly exposing yourself to this. It's always Makacho, Bibia ni wa Emran Boho by beam in terms of a positions be a mind my say, wait, sure. And now I say, okay, special prosecutor no or you're grounded. Now, Kalo, no crowd. I know who am one pokra grounded. Say, I know you be to me, Sumika. I didn't know about I'm part sanity. You're born who buys Strunko. Yes, no one ever know about Strunko, Ghana, and Mercurimana. Only me, Busa, or no one ever know by Minkasa wouldn't mean, you know, American say, any of the things that any of the things but are you surprised?
No, make us say Baumia Bebana or still within the 7 years. So now on yes, your man and one is oh yeah.
So that is where I'm saying that the fundamentals are weak because we are not going by what you are saying. The ideal situation is that apart from says uncle for na bomb man, a kwanya offers you almost in chain. And you quite get sure. And you quite get but we have government officials telling us day in day out that the electoral commission will go out of place. Commissioners, it is a ecosia. Are you telling me that? No, the fundamentals continue to be weak.
Yes.
It is how you know. Let's come back to that page. Build the fundamental because there's something fundamentally wrong. Yes. Because this country, Obi, baby, I do say no. Sure. And your man Nsem-Pii, and your man Enye, yes, so jijisu man be papa. A honor minimum, me will be that fake. Abaya king. Honesty. What about your orphan? It's a one person who fake. Because if I'm fake and I'm being praised and I'm being elevated, do you think I have to be honest? No. There's no and yet the one who I say Ghana the one who call for the here bet you and it's eating into our mind. In fact, it has eaten. It means my young sister say there is a major fundamental problem if we don't revisit that. Now you James said Ablekuma not police for you also say they are now studying the videos too. Can you imagine? When the people you claim you are studying the video, they are boldly still talking about what they intend to do at the next by-election. What are we doing to ourselves?
But you don't want the police to follow due process.
I know Mama non passes here. Mama non passes here. I'm afraid I was supposed to go to the process. Mama non passes here. Because my way to me, Manus is not in case it damning Kada. You be what Mama maybe you know what the actually is. So the me busa the obina wa kwa ba yimi amasisi say asem we do the work 3 seconds you see the men here. When you build a country where selectivity in terms of justice is clearly visible, the way they will say nyoma bibiri na to it is now purposely here to think about the MPP. Sure. I will not even go deeper because the MPP have told them it's better they shut up to reorganize their house. And come back because the omukasa are quite offensive. Emma Ghana for a buy when who sent an official could a good will armor. It's your maybe our officer will take advantage. Your man 1 year. 1 year no, son your man I drawn attention only because he said this galam say they said promises be or they are bad only you will see how Ghanaians will react to
my police news statement said in America Yabema Honorable Joe
shoot and kill and go much so now terrorism a terrorist NDC described as terrorism is really now terrorism to do son on
Inti on Ablekuma no for man police latest statement everyone on the buy almost say police acts on Ablekuma North election assault. The Accra Regional Police Command wishes to update the public in relation to the violent incident and assaults recorded during the Ablekuma North Parliamentary Rerun held on Friday, 11th July 2025. The police have reviewed and are analyzing several videos that captured the incident at the polling stations to identify all persons involved. The command has progressed to obtain statements from complainants and witnesses to aid in the ongoing investigations. The police have also gathered vital leads and wish to assure the public that arrest will be effected soon. Meanwhile, the victims involved in the incident have been issued with police medical report forms. In line with due process, the police officer captured in one of the videos assaulting a journalist who was interdicted has been held for criminal charges of assault. The Accra Regional Police Command reiterates its commitment to ensuring that all persons responsible for acts of violence, intimidation or misconduct during the elections will be held accountable under
so Monday may I was so west wogo police for no same letter no na my peace council omo train no any dey na no da okin kan no one who say the same template no and da it one year than say template one year than obi analyze it to identify. No problem. So don't you lawyer? Ana me dem go me dem nim hwe me nam kwano so na me ko. It is a oji tum dia me so me dia tum, but I want us to understand that these are the weakest in terms of the fundamentals that make us weak. It is a mitimi ko 8 years a day be tro na the same thing and you tro wa. You think we are progressing? Just for the cameras. It is to satisfy appointing authority no or party in power. Why does it always change? The police now is in NDC for now.